Tennis is not a sport, it is a test of resolve. Many sports are challenging. In order to be performed, they require you to train not only your body, that is to say your strength, your speed, your agility, your endurance, and much more, but also your mental resilience, your ability to adapt to the given situation, your capacity to deal with stress and pressure. All in all, sports are one of the building blocks of a person's character, as it allows anybody to develop both physically and mentally. I have myself tried many different sports such as football, running, karate, handball, or ice hockey. But there is one sport that I have found most challenging, not for its athletic aspect, although it is indeed very demanding, but rather for its psychological toughness. As a matter of fact, tennis is not a sport, or at least it is not like the other sports. It is a sporty activity that will have you fight with yourself. It is a test of faith with yourself and what you aspire to accomplish. Training is important to hone your skills and technique. You can become good at training and obtain very polished strokes with dedication, proper coaching, and time. But when it comes to playing a competitive match, everything you are supposed to be able to do can vanish in an instant. The reason why this sport is so peculiar is that as soon as the proper match begins, not only do you have to beat your opponent, but mainly you have to overcome your thoughts, the fear of missing, the expectations to play well, the realization that you are not playing well, the scoreboard reminding you that you are losing, your inability to do better, the vision of your defeat. All that negative thinking will, from the first few seconds of the match, not simply hamper your ability to perform well, but will hammer you down to hell, and, as a result, make your time on the court miserable. Now you may ask, why would I have that sort of thinking in the first place? Well, to put it simply, if you don't, then nothing can hold you back from being a champion. You are then the master of your own thoughts, the captain of your own life. However, the reality is that as long as you remain in your comfort zone, as long as your opponent does not require you to push yourself in order to end up victorious, then it is not a match. And when it is not a match, you won't have to deal with yourself. The equation changes when you are matched, and only when you are matched does the fight with yourself begins. It is then a totally different experience. Tennis no longer stands as a sport, but rather as a schizophrenic dance between your inner impulses. You will face different versions of your personality: the inconfident you, the angry you, the demoralized you, the stubborn you, the sad and hurt you. Should you come up the victor, then you defy the odds. And when I say the victor, the scoreboard is secondary. You are the victor whenever you manage to overcome your schizophrenic demons. You are the victor regardless of the results. Now, if you lose against your demons and lose the match too, the second phase of the fight begins. You are now feeling incompetent and undeserving. You indeed lost the fight against yourself. Now, the healing and recovery phase starts, and your best bet is to indulge in philosophy, to let go of the past and move forward, to find the strength within you to accept your shortcomings and deal with them, so that you can keep believing in a brighter future. This is tennis. It is not a sport. It is a test of resolve.